Hey everyone, back again. Welcome back to another video review. This time we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Robots in Disguise episode, BumbleBee's Night Off. So the episode, it starts off with, well, Bumblebee's Strong Arm and Grimlock, they're in the train yard and they're trying to find a cord. Springload ambushes them, and then Bumblebee thinks he's got Springload, but he accidentally shoots Grimlock. Springload retreats, he jumps on a moving train, and Bumblebee just gets upset about this. So then, when they get back to the scrapyard, Denny suggests that they should take a break or whatever, take a night off. But the Fix-It points out that because apparently their soundbox is being stolen, and the only remaining place that there would be soundboards is the Rumble Dome. Of course, the last time we saw the Rumble Dome was in the Champ, the episode of the Champ, when Ground Pounder and his assistant, I forget his name, I think it was Dirt Boss, that pretty much, that's when we last saw the Rumble Dome. So Bumblebee, he's excited because, you know, Rear Axle is playing. Of course, this is another Transformers Prime reference where he was told about this band, you know, in Transformers Prime and stuff. He's excited, so he goes with Russell because Denny has other commitments. Strong Arm and Grimlock don't go because they have other commitments. So Bumblebee goes, Russell heads into the building, buys a t-shirt for Denny because that's the only condition that they got. But then Russell accidentally sneaks into the storage area where he encounters Bisk, along with Hammer and Anvil, which is pretty interesting. It's nice we saw Hammer and Anvil. They don't speak. They obviously turned to spheres and whatnot. Bisk we last saw in Misdirection, but of course we first saw him in, I think, what was it, More Than Meets the Eye or something like that, back in early season 1 when he broke the hearts of many golf fans, such as, you know, and famous golf professionals. Example, Tiger Woods. He saw the episode, got upset about the golf course being destroyed because that's what Bisk was doing. Okay, so Bisk, he hears some symbols going about, like, you know, the band symbols. He orders Hammer and Anvil to go find Russell, but of course to no avail, and they try again when he knocks over a ring, but it doesn't work. Eventually, Russell sneaks away and tells Bumblebee everything. Of course, he accidentally sets off the alarm of two identical cars that look like Bumblebee's Ultra Remote. But it's kind of funny that Bumblebee was dancing to this song in his vehicle mode, almost like the Magic School Bus. Anyhow, so Russell, he comes back, he tells Bumblebee everything. They sneak in, get by security and all that stuff. Eventually, Bisk and Bumblebee have a showdown on the stage, no joke. And the human coordinator thinks that they're in costume, which was funny. And I was very surprised. Thought, oh crap, we got an astrological being on the stage. Anyhow, or a couple astrological beings. So, anyways, so Bumblebee and Bisk have an epic battle. Bumblebee's able to defeat Hammer and Anvil, just smashing them together and throwing them against the back of the stage, much similar to what Optimus Prime did to Swelter and Glacius back in when we last saw them, when they took care of Razor Pond stuff. But Bumblebee, he gets overrun, but he's able to get the strength back and is able to defeat Bisk and actually celebrate in style with the band. And then they actually store Bisk, Hammer and Anvil in a wooden box, and they meet up with Strong Arm and Grimlock outside the building because they were stuck in traffic while this was going on. At the end of the episode, Denny is pleased that they got the t-shirt. It was messed up during the battle, but it was okay. Denny was happy, and then at the end, Russell's screensaver on his phone is Bumblebee getting a picture with the band, which was pretty neat. It's great that he finally accomplished a dream he had from Transformers Prime. So that's the end of the episode. All in all, it was pretty cool. Great to see, obviously. Springload, obviously, getting the cord. We don't know what's going to happen. I mean, it's interesting. It's interesting. It's pretty neat, but I have one problem with Springload. He keeps going about this Doradus BS. Like, we get it, the Doradus and the mythical stuff from back in Rumble in the Jungle, and one of our mini-cons is missing. We get that, okay? But come on, you've been in stasis twice, and you recently got freed by Steeljaw, okay? And not only you got freed, but a few other Decepticons, okay? So, Springload, please, just focus on the present. That's mythical stuff. Anyhow, I wasn't surprised, and I had to LOL out so loud. Anyway, but nice to see Bisk. His interaction with Hammer and Anvil was nice. I was kind of surprised to see Hammer and Anvil in this. It was pretty neat, and of course, I obviously have reviewed Hammer and Anvil. I was really, I was a little surprised, but we'll hopefully see more of the mini-cons in the near future. I'd be really curious to see where they go and what role they'll have as we progress towards the end of the season. So yeah, that is, and the Bumblebee getting to relive his dream, or accomplish his dream from Transformers Prime. Of course, if Bumblebee actually sees Miko in this series, and Bumblebee has to thank Miko for this, and it'd be amazing to see. Anyway, so yeah, that's my video review, the Transformers Robots in Disguise episode, Bumblebee's Night Off. I will see you all very soon. I will be back as soon as possible with my next video, and yes, take care, see you soon, have a great day, and I'll catch you all later. Bye-bye.